You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Bold and the Beautiful fans. So you've all seen Ridge thinking about Brooke more and more when his mind should just be on Taylor, the woman he lives with and the woman he claims to love. But soon a shocking secret comes out, and we could see Ridge feeling an even stronger pull to Brooke, although he's going to fight it for a while longer. But the writing's on the wall. Taylor is heading for heartbreak. Not this week, not next week. I'll tell you when. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we're going to talk about when and how Ridge does Taylor wrong and puts her heart at risk. And hit subscribe if you're not already following us. So right now, Ridge can't seem to shake these memories of Brooke. He thinks about her a lot. And ever since Eric and Brooke cooked up that Portofino showstopper scheme, we've seen Ridge daydreaming about Brooke all the time. Ridge is thinking back on all the happy moments he and Brooke shared throughout their love story. Meanwhile, I cannot think of once recently when he was fantasizing about Taylor and their past. Also, Ridge seems to be conflicted about Brooke versus Taylor. And of course, Brooke will always have a piece of his heart, and Ridge is telling Taylor that he loves her, but he doesn't seem to be sharing that sentiment when talking to others about their relationship and his love life. Instead, Ridge is adamant he's going to stay loyal to Taylor, like he's a Labrador or something, you know? And he's told Brooke and Eric both he's committed to Taylor and he's not going to break his word. He keeps saying that. But Ridge hasn't ever told his ex, Brooke, or his dad, stop it, just stop it. I'm in love with Taylor. She's my soulmate. She's my person. He's never said that. Ridge keeps saying he's a changed man and he won't break his word to Taylor. But that's not exactly a declaration of undying love, you know? So it's no wonder Brooke keeps pawing at him and Eric keeps plotting, although we haven't seen him in, many episodes, but it's not going to be over. Ridge is convincing nobody except for Taylor and Steffi that he's done with Brooke. They're the only ones who buy it. So the vibe Ridge is giving is that he doesn't want to hurt Taylor and he wants to keep the promise he made to her, even if that's not what Ridge himself wants deep down in his heart of hearts. And don't forget, sticking with Taylor not only means keeping his word to her, but also keeping his word to Steffi. Remember, she made her dad promise. Steffi told Ridge, if you're going to be with mom, you have to promise you won't break her heart, because Ridge had reunited with Taylor hot on the heels of her broken heart syndrome health crisis. So Steffi doesn't want her mom's health at risk again, but we can all see where this is probably heading. Now, I will say Ridge isn't going to walk out the door this week, this month, not even next month. It's looking more like late July, late August, early fall. I'll tell you why in just a minute. But for now, what we have is Steffi and Taylor feeling confident that Ridge loves Taylor and is right where he belongs and is done with Brooke. And even though Ridge keeps daydreaming about Brooke, he himself is either in denial or he doesn't realize that this is some sort of red flag that his heart really still belongs to Brooke. And Ridge is still in love with her. And honestly, it was only Hope and Carter and their messy coup that screwed up things. And he had that fit of temper and he ran right to Taylor and she was waiting with open arms, Ridge can't get Brooke off his mind and they're getting closer since Steffi and Hope made peace because of Liam's cancer crisis. So we're going to see Brooke and Ridge continue to get closer this week after Carter has proposed to Hope, because Brooke wants to throw a party so that maybe she says yes. So I'm not sure why Ridge is even part of a discussion about party planning for Hope, other than that he's Carter's best friend. But Brooke may be leveraging that to get to spend more time close to Ridge. Right now, Taylor's trying to play nice with Brooke. She even went and Taylor told Brooke she was impressed with the big splash she made at the fashion show. And when Taylor made it clear that she's not threatened by her at all, that actually shook up Brooke, And I will say things are going to get much worse for Brooke before they get better for her and then get much worse for Taylor. So for now, we're going to see Ridge continue to reject Brooke while sending mixed signals all over the place like he's been doing. But then Ridge finds out a big secret that that is going to shift his thinking, first in one way, and I believe then in another. So right now, we've got Taylor and Carter both knowing that Liam is dying. So it's not going to be long till word spreads around Forrester Creations. And once Ridge finds out Liam is dying from this inoperable brain tumor caused by the cancer, he's going to be stunned. And this may twist Ridge first one way, then another. First, it could remind him health is fragile, and Taylor had a serious health scare not that long ago. So despite Ridge's daydreams of Brooke, he may double down on his commitment to Taylor. He might even up the ante, and Ridge could propose to her, kind of trying to force his own hand into staying true to Taylor. But then there could be a second wave, because on Friday, June 13th, which is in about 13 to 14 episodes from now, Jack Wagner makes his big comeback as Nick Marone. And the spoilers for his return say that Brooke is heartbroken and at a low point, ready to move on, crushed. So despite the Liam reveal and Ridge's constant mooning about Brooke and her working overtime to steal him from Taylor, it ain't happening. Not soon, but wait. So Nick is still around during the remote shoot they did in Italy, and those are for episodes airing in July, I believe. So it could be that Ridge comes to a realization after seeing Brooke move on with Nick, and combined with the whole Liam's terminal illness reveal. That could be when Ridge decides, you know what, life's too short. I can't deal with seeing Brooke with another man, and he may finally wake up and see that he's not doing Taylor any favors by staying with her when he wants Brooke. I don't think the Liam death reveal gets Ridge to tell Taylor what's in his heart about Brooke. I think he's going to swerve and initially take a bigger step away from Brooke and closer to Taylor. That's going to set the stage for Nick to show up to romance Brooke, comfort her broken heart, but more heartbreak is ahead caused by Ridge. I believe he's going to be jealous of his brother Nick, and that's going to get him to see that his destiny with Brooke is the real deal, the whole Aventine keyhole, all that stuff. I mean, heck, if Ridge is honest with Taylor about his divided heart, there's a chance she could send him over to Brooke. But I don't think Ridge is going to be that self-aware to turn around and be honest. I think he's going to be stubborn, and then he's going to break bad, and he's going to crush Taylor's achy breaky heart, but later down the road. And that could lead to another dangerous episode of broken heart syndrome for Taylor. Now, if I get my way, Dollar Bill would step up to heal Taylor's heart and tell her, get with a real man and forget the dressmaker. But there's still lots more story to tell. It's going to be late summer, likely, before Ridge finally gets real with himself and sees that Taylor's not his real future. Now, if you are Team Ridge, don't be mad at me. This is just where the storyline's going, like it or not. Ridge is a supreme waffle boy, and his true nature will come out. I just hope Taylor's heart doesn't break wide open all over again. And I'm really hoping she sees once and for all that Ridge is not worth her time, because let's face it, he's not.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.